the reasons you will come across me a lot. Well, first of all will be, if you ever get arrested. Now, I know a lot of you will laugh when you say, no, I'm not going to get arrested. On average, 5 or maybe 10 people will get arrested every year. You get arrested for very simple things, really. Sometimes when you're a little bit, as we say in Gaelic, a little bit armishka, you might decide to walk on a white line in the middle of the road and suddenly a squad car appears or a blue light appears behind you. It's not heavily visioned generally, and it's always advisable to get into the car, to guard the car without any fuss or bother. And we'll discuss the technicalities in a more sober environment, maybe the next morning or later on in the police station. But it is a serious offence to resist arrest or to give abuse, and naturally it's much easier to deal with your situation if you have been pleasant and courteous to the police officers. They're just doing their job as well. But after a few pints or a few scoops, as we say, you mightn't be in your full state of mind to kind of do a bit of plea bargaining. So it's always a good idea to ring someone like myself. Generally, the police will ring me, will give me a ring, and I will go down, and if you're not too drunk, I'll bail you out. And if you are very drunk, then you'll stay there till the next morning. So it's much better that you get sick in their room than in mine. So the other thing then is not necessarily leading on from that, but you meet me because of our Student Assistance Fund or Hardship Fund. Now, just be aware that there is a Student Assistance Fund. We know that the grants aren't incapable of sustaining some people in college. We definitely do not want anybody to drop out because they haven't got 30 or 40 euros extra a week to pay for their, sometimes their accommodation, their ESB bills, maybe their transport over and back. Again, come and talk to us about it. Teresa Ryan in the Access Office and myself work very closely together, as do the Students' Union. So amounts that I give out, this is an emergency fund, remember now, not Teresa's is more long term. It's given out 3 or 4 times a year, and it covers kind of a more ongoing thing. You get an application form and you will be assessed on that, and you'll be asked to prove why you should get that help, like your parents' P60s and various things you'll be asked to do. The one that I have is a more kind of sporadic and instant kind of fund, if you like. It might be that you need some money to get home on a Friday evening and you don't have that fiver for the bus, or maybe you're short of food or something like that. Now, the idea would be we keep those amounts small. If you can give it back to us, brilliant. But if you don't give it back, I'm not going to follow you around the corridor or kneecap you or anything like that. So, even though there's a few Derry lads around here that might be capable of it. But the idea is that, you know, we're honest with each other. But the bottom line is, you're never to be hungry, and you're never to be absolutely miserable that you haven't enough to eat. We'll find the food and we'll find the money somewhere to help you to get through. So that's part of keeping you in the access way. Also, if there are bereavements in your family, which we hope there won't, but on average I would go to maybe 30 to 40 funerals every year. Because we have nearly 5,000 students, that happens every year, unfortunately. Now, we would like to support you in that journey through this very difficult situation. It may not be a family member, it may be a friend, somebody that you knew very well, even a grandparent at times that really is in loco parentis, your mum or dad. And we would like to be there with you at that time. You need to just let us know. Ring in to Kevin or myself. My mobile number is 087 240 2514. Now that's a 24/7 emergency phone line. It should be answered at all times. And as I was saying, there are 5 students who share my accommodation with me at the chaplaincy house, and they help me to provide this service. Sometimes, you know, I'm getting old and mightn't be as active as I used to be, so sometimes maybe they'll drive the car for me, or, you know, take people to hospital or whatever is necessary. But it is important that if there is anything like that, that you ring us and let us know in time, if possible, that you would like us to be there. And we would be always delighted to be there to share these unfortunate, sad moments with you.